Hello everybody and welcome back to Candy Shop Simulator. So I thought today we'd have a day a little bit different. I thought we'd have a day closed, but doing orders and just taking them around town. So we'll just have a day where we just make specific cakes for people and take them out. That's the kind of day we're going to have. I am going to stack the ice cream, so I've just purchased some. I've got some in the bike. It's the first time I've used the bike storage. Because for some reason with the ice cream, unlike the shop, they don't just send it back to the store when you go up there and buy it. You bring it back in your inventory. So I had to make use of the bike inventory for the first time. But the ice cream is reasonably cheap. It seemed it to me anyway. So, and for the amount you seem to get, of how long it lasts. So that's good news. I haven't got all of it. We're a few flavors shy here, so we need to get some blueberry, some, is that what? Milk chocolate, orange, and toffee, I would guess, or something like that. So we're still a few short, but we're almost full of our ice cream. I need to get some more of this stuff. I just don't know what I've got and what I haven't, but we've got some sort of, some shelves are starting to get a bit empty. So I'll have a big order at some point as well if we make enough money. I've made a few terrible cakes. I was just using up some ingredients. So I just used up the rest of the chocolate icing there because that didn't seem to be worth much money in the last video. So I just made a cake that's selling for $21. I thought I made a decent cake there. It's only one tier. If it was double tiered, it probably would be worth quite a bit more. But I had kiwi and pineapple on it, so I had big ticket ingredients. I thought, oh, that might be worth something. Chuck it on. It's only 32, unfortunately, and only 31 for that. And they were some of the decorations that I'd left over from a torte cake. So they're, different than the usual decorations. So I thought, wow, does that increase a bit of value? Nope. So, yeah, you're better off Making cakes that use high expense ingredients is the only way you're going to make money on these, really. Well, I say that. We are making money on these. They only cost about $30 or so to make. Actually, a little bit less because icing often goes across two different cakes. So they only cost probably $20-odd to make, and you make, obviously, $300 on them. So you do make quite a bit of money on them still. I'm going to make a torte cake for when we do next open, as well as some lollipops. I'm going to do that first, but we'll do the lollipops first because they're quick and easy to do. Just do it. I'm going to do quite a big square here. I want to see, because I'm using quite a bit more mixture, if this also goes up in value or if these are just a set value. I have a feeling these are just a set value. Let's put this one on. So they used to cost $8.95. $8.85. $8.85. So yeah, so it's still the same then, isn't it? So they are a set thing. It doesn't seem to matter what you do with these. So I'm going to make an absolutely giant one just to see. Same shape, but much, much bigger. A huge lollipop. Just to make sure. Just testing a theory, really. Can you imagine eating a lollipop this big? This is going to be about the size of their head when they get it off the shelf. Right. Let's see. If it's $8.85. Yeah, so that's $8.85 just standard. So it's always $8.85. So lollipops haven't changed, but then also they don't really cost anything to make, to be honest with you. You pretty much make those for free. The stuff lasts forever, almost. It's, yeah. So they're a good earner. I actually want, now we've got a bit of money behind us. I don't know how much we're going to make today just doing orders. But what I want is another couple of tables for another 2 lots of lollipops. Because they don't cost us anything to make. They sell pretty well. They're just like tick over money. They're a good purchase. Right, I think then I'm going to make a torte and then we'll get some orders going. So let's do this first. Just want this done. So then when I do open next time, I've got one ready to go, basically. So it uses 5 eggs. 3 sugars. And 1 flour, which I've got 55 more of those. I don't need to buy any flour for a long time. I need to buy some more sugar. I go through sugar so fast, because you use sugar a lot more. But you only use the flour for the cake, really. Whereas you use eggs and sugar in different icings as well. Right, I'm going to make I'm going to make a double thing of this. So actually I need to go shopping as well at some point. If we have a big one, and then maybe 2 sizes down. So we'll go far end. And we'll do the same thing again. Obviously, this uses a lot of ingredients. So this, surely you're going to make good money on this. It'll be interesting to see what the profit margin is on this. So it's about $4.50 per egg. Can't remember what flour is. Flour and sugar. They're not a lot. We'll find out when we go to the shop. Right, what I'll do is I'll make the cake, and then in post-editing, I'll throw up on the screen the value or the ingredient costs versus how much money we make. We go 2 down. Let's put 1 in there, and that one down there. Right, now I don't know which one's... Oh, here we go. Cake size... I was going to say, I don't know which one's which. Cake size 7 can go on the bottom. And then 5 can go on the top. There we go. Put layer. That's about the right step, isn't it? Now, obviously, we should really put probably a 3rd tier on, but I'm just going to do a 2 tier. Right, need some icing. I want to put a good icing on it. And the royal icing obviously seems to go pretty well on these types of cakes. We could do royal icing. So this is going to use a lot. So shall I? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go all out. I'm going to go all out on this one. We'll go all out for it. So I'm going to do a royal icing pink and a royal icing blue. Like I say, I'll throw up all of the financial this is costing me. I'll throw that all up on the screen so we can see how much we're actually going to sell this for and how much profit we're going to make. So, eggs. I'll get 4 eggs out because I'm going to need them for the other one as well. And then food colouring. Pink and a food colouring blue as well for the other one. What do we think? Pink on the bottom, blue on top, or blue and then pink? I'm going to go pink on the bottom, I think. And then we'll go blue for the top. That look good? I think that looks good. Can't see anything missing. No, it's good to go. Right, let's see what else I've got then to decorate this with. So I do have... Let's put these in here, actually. I often run out of space in my inventory. What have I got? I've got some small cake balls. So I might as well have all of these across, really. I think that's full in there. I don't know if to save those anyway. Those are the ones for a different style of cake. Right, what can we do here then? So obviously we've not got a great number of any one thing, so it's going to be a bit of a random look to this. We've only got them in 3s as well. I really need them in at least 4s. I think we'll put a flower at the top in the center. I just wish this was a bigger flower. What about there? Put some of these. They look quite good. If we had loads of these, like I could go dot, 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 dot all the way around. But we don't have lots of those, so... And there's these little balls. So I should really go and purchase more stuff, shouldn't I, really? But this is more of an experiment just to see how much this is worth. More than anything else. You think we'll have enough to get round? I don't. I think we're going to be short. I'll buy a lot, but buy one set probably. We'll just have to leave a bigger gap there. Not bad. We almost made it. I guess we could just put some flowers this side. We could pretend they go all the way around. We'll put another one on here, maybe. There we go. We'll pretend that goes all the way around. So that's a reasonably decorated cake in terms of stuff. And we can sell that for $774. Now, it is only one slice. So I always thought that this was a multiple slice thing, a bit like the other cake to the right-hand side. I thought people would be buying this at, you know, that value per slice. But I think they have always just been buying it, just the one thing on its own. So we're selling that for $774.58. So what I'll do off camera, when I work out how much that's just cost me and how much we're now selling it for, what that kind of profit margin is work out whether it's best to make these or that. Because with these, I don't know, with a good one of these, we had a good one here, didn't we? It's $63 a slice. So we make $600 on that. So if I made 2 of those, that's $1,200 versus what I've just spent on that. I'd like to see what that is. That'll be very interesting. But we've got a cake to go when we do open again. Right, I need to go shopping. So what I'm going to do, I'll go shopping because I think we'll run out of ingredients if I don't. Obviously, we don't need lots of stuff, but I could do some more milk, sugar in particular. Maybe some of the food colorings and some eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go shopping, and I'll come back, and then we'll do some orders. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I'm back from the supermarket. I've also taken our first order. So we've got an order for 3 jellies, kiwi sunrise icing, and 2 grapes on the top. So I've done the tangerine jelly already. Just doing the strawberry and pineapple. Okay, right, that can go in there. That one can go as well. Get those chilled. Right, we need the kiwi sunrise icing. Where is that? Is that this one? There we go. In that recipe. So I need a kiwi, a pineapple. Kiwi, pineapple. I also need sugar and milk. One sugar and milk. Give that a mix. And it's just topped with 2 grapes. Sounds easy enough. Grab a couple of grapes while we're here. So I've only got 5 grapes. I ought to buy some grapes. Let's grab these, grab these. Right, do we need to layer these in specific order? Probably. Who knows? So we'll put the tangerine, strawberry, and top it off with pineapple. Then we need our kiwi sunrise icing. I assume we're just going to go over the whole thing with. like so, and then just 2 grapes. You can't do much with 2, can I? There we go. Just two grapes. That's all she wanted. Right, I think that's it then. So we've done the tangerine, we've done the strawberry jelly, we've done the pineapple jelly, we've done the kiwi sunrise icing, and we've put 2 grapes on the top. All right, let's go and find, I think it's Lillian we're looking for. I think over here somewhere. At least that's where the cache is on the map. I think this, I'm sure this is a 500 or so dollar order. So a nice little money earner. Right, here we go. Down here with the arrow. Hello. Here's your order. No. My guy's got scared and got back on his bike. Hang on. I parked too close to you there. Here you go.
Hey, all.
Thanks, my mouth is already watering.
Wow.
Excellent. Good. That's some money back then from the shopping. Now we can fast travel again as well. You can't fast travel whenever you're doing an order. I understand you, like, fast traveling to a customer could help with the time limit side of things, and I guess fast traveling, I don't know, fast traveling to a supermarket might skip your journey there. I understand that if you've got the cake on you, you can't fast travel at all. So I've forgotten to get strawberries just before I started that, so I had to go back. But because I'd already taken the order, I couldn't go back and get the strawberries. I think if you've got the cake on your person, and it's like, oh, you're obviously delivering the cake, no fast travel for you. But if you're not, if you haven't got it on you, so you can't deliver it anyway, you should be allowed to fast travel. It's just annoying. I had to ride all the way to the supermarket just to get a strawberry. Just because I couldn't fast travel anymore. Anyway, orders. Okay, so we've got a couple of biggies here. We've got one at the top there. Is only... Wait, what? That's just a jelly and cream with some royal icing blue and topped with a few things for 755. Except, that's probably going to run out, but you never know. Active orders. In. Right, let's see. So I need cream filling and orange jelly. We'll do the orange jelly first then. That needs to be refrigerated. So I need sugar, gelatin, and an orange. This could be quite a quick $750. Put that in there. Come here and grab my royal icing blue that I made earlier, which is quite handy, isn't it? Right, so we've got that already. So I only need, what do I need? White currants, 4 white currants, 2 oranges, 2 apples. So 4 white currants. It's also handy because I nicked those from a bush from a previous customer. 2 orange. So we're making good money here because a lot of the stuff I haven't had to buy. And 2 apples, was it? And then just the cream filling. So presumably we're putting the cream on the top, I would assume. I mean, it says the layers, cream filling. You wouldn't put cream and then... No, because the cream would just be all over the place. You've got to put the jelly on first. You can't just have... Surely. It's got to be like that. I can't put the cream underneath. So the layering of what it says up the top there, I don't think is the layer necessarily you have to do it in. Because that would be ridiculous. Put a layer of cream and then put a jelly on the top. Just like in a bowl maybe, but not like this. I also need a cream filling though. Let's make the cream filling. We need eggs. We need cream, and we'll need some sugar. No, I need to place my cream filling. Then I need to put my royal icing blue on the top. I don't like the way in the center of the cake you've got that very definitive line of it being in two halves. Which I guess is a game thing, because that's what happens with the animation for the cake as it starts to run down, as it just goes into half the cake. But it's really annoying otherwise. Now, I haven't been able to fill the whole thing. I hope he's okay with that. Then we just need to chuck our stuff on, don't we? White currants. There we go. So we've got cream filling, we've got orange jelly, we've got royal icing blue, we've got all of those things on. Should be good enough. Let's take it away. Right, where are we going with this? We're going quite a way. This one. Up to the far end of the map, so might pick up a few lollipops on the way here. I think it's at the very end of this road, I think. So keep your eyes open for lollipops. I know the supermarket's just on our right, but after this, we haven't really travelled out here other than when I just went randomly looking around the map. So, and I think that was pre-lollipops. I don't know what you get by collecting all the lollipops. It's probably nothing. I don't know if I'll ever do it. To be honest, I'm not someone who collects a lot of stuff like that in games. Have I taken a wrong turn? I think I missed my turning there, didn't I? Yeah, I'm not somebody who does all like, the collections and stuff like that in games. I collect a few, but I very rarely have ever got like 100 out of 100. Though I haven't actually seen any around here, oddly. It's quite surprising, actually. You'd think you'd see at least 1 or 2 collectibles around here. Right, there you go. This is not my order. Maybe it's not your order. Orange jelly, cream filling, royal icing blue, white currants. What are you talking about? That is his order. You telling me that he definitely wanted cream on the bottom? Is that what that is? That's got to be what that is. I did that right, didn't I? Orange jelly, cream filling, royal icing blue, white currant, 2 oranges, 2 apples. This is exactly the cake I made. Unbelievable. Come on, game. So that's got to be because I put the cream filling on the top layer. That's got to be that, right? Well, that's annoying. Now, if I take a left here, I think our shop is just through this woodland, actually, so we can cut this corner. That's really annoying. Ooh, there's a lollipop. I ain't got time to grab it now, though. Where are we? Oh, there's the shop, over there. That's really annoying. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I've made a mistake there and that's not the cake I've made at all. Either way, it's going to have to go on here. It's only worth 27.22, so it's not even worth anything, really. Oh, unbelievable. That would have been 750. Well, I guess I'll try and make it again. I'm going to do the cream filling first. 1 egg, 1 sugar, 1 cream. Quite annoying, so I'm now going to have to make the royal icing blue again. Do you think it's because I didn't finish the whole thing in royal icing blue? Right, the jelly. How do I make the jelly again? Orange jelly is just sugar, orange, and gelatin. Royal icing blue. Oh, I haven't got any blue food coloring. Oh, this is a disaster. Absolute disaster. I've not got any blue food coloring. All right, hopefully I've got 4 white currants, 2 oranges, and the rest left. Should have, shouldn't I? 4 white currants, 2 oranges, and 2 apples. Making sure it's 2 apples. It must have been a layering thing. I'm sure this is what I did last time. I mean, fair enough with the layering thing. It just didn't seem right to put the cream on the bottom of an open cake. You know what I mean? Like, if it's in like a jelly bowl or something, you'd be like, oh, fair enough. Or if you'd made a trifle, I'd understand that perfectly. You put the cream... Actually, no, you put the cream on the top there. So I have no idea. This doesn't make any sense. Right, royal icing blue. We've got our cream filling. We've got our royal icing blue going over the top here of the orange jelly. We've got 4 minutes. So we've got plenty of time to get it to him. So what is this? My third... I think this is only the 3rd order I've actually done on camera. Can't actually get those filled in anymore. And I think I've done 2 of them wrong, haven't I? Alright, that's as much as I can get on there. So then we just need white currants. Bang, 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 bang. Orange. Bang, bang. Apple. Bang. Bang. I think that's as much as I can do. So, if he doesn't like it this time, I've no idea why. Right, hello there. I'm back with your cake. With your jelly. Are you happy with it this time?
Hi.
That's not my order. What do you mean it's not your order? That's exactly your order. Where am I going wrong here?
Hi.
Cream filling and a jelly. That's all you asked for. Royal icing, white currant, 2 orange, 2 apple.
Bye.
Where am I going wrong with this cake?
Hi.
I genuinely do not know. I mean, maybe does he want a cake with it? Because he doesn't say that, and we did that before. And I have done I've just done jellies as well.
Hey.
So we've just lost out on a $750 order, and I've made 2 cakes. I mean, we've not lost out as such. They'll still be sold. We won't get as much money for them as we would have got from that order, but they'll still be sold in store. So it's not like the end of the world. Not wasted, but still, that's really annoying because I don't know what's going wrong there. Well, it's not been the day that I had in mind. We get 27 for that as well. So it's the same cake. Well, I don't know. I've no idea. Absolutely no idea what's gone on there. We'll have to just cancel your order for $755. I don't know what happened there. I have to just reject it. So what I'm going to do, just to finish off then, is in the upgrades tab, we're going to unlock a new upgrade. So we can either unlock warm ice cream or chocolate boxes. I think we'll go... We'll just go in order. We'll do the warm ice cream. So we'll get that purchased now. Let's see what we need then. What have we got here? Here we are. Oh, there's only three. It's only 3 items. Wow. Only 3 items. I thought it'd be more than that. So if it's only 3 items, we'll get these ordered in. We'll get 10 at a time. For now. I'll have a look around the rest of the shop as well. So I think I need some of this stuff, I'm guessing. Let me replenish. Yeah, nothing comes out. As I thought. So let's get some drinks then. We might as well just get them all. How's that looking for cash? That's pretty much all of our cash. We'll just order those. Wait for the delivery, get those on. So what we'll do in the next one then is I think we might end up finishing the series. At least for now. They may add some stuff as we go through time. And if they do indeed do that, then maybe we'll come back and take a look at that. But yeah, in terms of stuff left to do, I only need to get the chocolate box. That's all I need to do from the upgrades thing here. So we've done the snacks. The extra bicycle storage is almost useless, to be honest. Drinks, we've unlocked the supermarket, we've unlocked the torts. Warm ice cream we've just got. I don't really care too much about the market delivery app, to be honest with you, because you just fast travel there anyway. Oh, bye. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of easy to click it from here, but I'm not that bothered about unlocking it. And I'm not that bothered about unlocking the ice cream either for the same reason. Because you just fast travel there, buy it, and fast travel back. You're saving yourself, what, 10 seconds? I don't think it's really worth it. So just get the chocolate boxes in the next one then, and extend my seating area. So we'll have a little bit of a bumper final episode, I think. It might be a bit longer than normal. So we'll extend this area out to the corner. It's somewhere out like that with a load of new tables. I'll put some seating out the front as well, and get all of that looking nice. And yeah, that'll probably be about it, won't it, really? Because we'll just... yeah, we'll have everything done then. It's just the case of making cakes and making money. There won't really be anything else to go at in the game. So we'll probably make a nice cake or something to finish, but I think the next one will be the last one. So for now, I'm just going to put our new stuff on the shelf here. Because then at least it's on the shelf. That's a bit weird, just placing things on the shelf, not even in a wrapper. Why have I still got... Oh, they all don't fit on. Fine. Yeah, so I'll put those on there. I might move them. I don't know. I don't know if they need moving. I was going to put them with the waffles, actually. So, well, I could put that in the corner, actually. And then maybe the chocolates could go here. I don't know how big the chocolates are going to be, but they could maybe go over here. I don't know. And we could spread out some other stuff. We'll figure that in the next one. But this one is done with. So I might earn a tiny bit of money as well between videos, just to make sure that we can afford everything I'm going to do in the final episode. And then we will be done. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider joining and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.